Hey y'all, I'm Danny with the Baratza support team. Today I'll be going over unboxing and setting up the new Vario Plus and Vario W Plus. First, let's start with the box that the grinder comes in. Baratza's always been big on sustainability. Our grinders are designed to be repaired rather than replaced to help keep them out of landfills and reduce waste. To further our sustainability initiatives, Baratza's come out with what we call our beautiful brown box. All of the material in here is fully recyclable and compostable. Let's open it up. Let's get to setting it up. Let's have some fun. Along with the grinder, you'll find the quick start guide. It'll cover most of what we go over here, but it also has a parts identification guide as well as some important safety information. The Vario Plus also comes with a porta holder, which allows for grinding directly into a portafilter when grinding for espresso. Along with that, we have our Burr calibration tool, which will help us set the overall grind range and help fine-tune your grinder, and our Burr removal tool, which will come in handy for cleaning. We recommend cleaning about every 4 to 6 weeks, but we have a really great video to follow along for that. I'm going to give my ground span and my hopper a quick wash in warm soapy water and make sure they're fully air dried before I install them on the grinder. I'm going to make sure not to wash my burrs, especially steel burrs. They're prone to rusting as they're made of a high carbon steel and not stainless. There is a little silica gel packet to help reduce rust in them. We can just toss that. Before we install our hopper, let's make sure that our upper burr is fully locked into place. We'll take our burr removal tool, put it on the grinder, and twist it towards the locked arrow. You don't have to twist it too hard. Just make sure that there's a little bit of resistance when you twist it with your hands. Next, we'll install our hopper and our ground spin. Take our hopper and lid, place it right on top of the grinder, give it a good clockwise twist. There's a safety switch on the inside of the grinder that'll prevent the motor from engaging unless the hopper is fully locked into place. Next, we'll take our ground spin and just put it on the front of the grinder. The ground spin is made of a clear anti-static plastic material. Along with that, there are 2 LED lights that shine into the bin to help you easily see how much you're grinding at a single time. Next, let's go ahead and move the knobs to the desired grind setting that we want. If your grinder is empty like this, you can go ahead and make those adjustments with the grinder off. But if there's beans in there, you'll want to make sure that it's running to avoid issues. If you aren't sure where to start, we do have a grind setting recommendation chart on our quick start guide, as well as further tips at baratza.com/grinding tips. The Vario Plus has 3 preset times in a manual grind setting, whereas the Vario W Plus has 3 preset weights. Both the time and weight can be adjusted to your preference with the up and down arrows. Then, when you're ready to grind, just hit the start/stop button. To make sure everything's all set up right and I'm at the grind setting I want, I'll go ahead and add a small handful of beans as a little test batch. Since everything looks good here, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of my beans. But if you do notice any issues, watch this video again and double check that everything's set up properly and intact. And if you have any further questions, reach out to the support team at support@baratza.com. Thanks for watching and happy grinding!